Well, let's pack it in then. I think it's...
If it's 7, we should probably go. My name is Claire.
I'm Molly. I'm texting though. I'm busy.
And this is Book Stupid. You look like
What?
a hacky sacker in high school. a boy who hacky sacks in high school. Derogatory. Looks like you.
Oh, like you wouldn't
weed.
kiss a boy who
Oh no, I would.
Come on.
I yearned to kiss you in high school.
I think I look like Portia in that season of White Lotus. It's Haley
you
Lou
totally do. You look like Haley Lou Richardson.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who's
Who's famously styled like an idiot.
you also look like this again stoner kid, the stoner kid from Clueless.
Who's that?
He's the one that Ty ends up with. He's got like a bob.
He's got a bob. Why am I not placing this?
Oh, it's all right.
Did you watch the Clueless show growing up?
No.
That was on non-cable and it was like really good for me.
Who was in it?
A lot of the same cast.
Really?
They replaced Alicia Silverstone
Yeah.
with a girl it was in something recently. Hang on.
Did you know that Alicia Silverstone was in Bugonia?
I've never heard someone say it. Bugonia.
What is it?
I've heard
Begonia?
Begonia, yeah.
Sure.
Bugo.
Now that I'm hearing it.
Is that right? Rachel Blanchard? But what was she just in?
And who is she? What's her deal?
Yeah.
Can I
Oh my
see
God,
her?
you know who she is?
Okay.
The dead mom in Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yes, that's how.
Oh my God. Wait, she is a dead ringer for Alicia Silverstone.
And she plays Cher.
In fact, I feel like when I first started watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, I was like,
Exactly.
is that Alicia Silverstone?
Exactly. But no, it's other Cher from TV.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Though, okay, so I knew that show first. I'd watched that on the CW.
Yeah.
But then my mom was like, do you know this was a movie first? And I was like, no, I'm 8 or 10, whatever. And she was like, yeah, it was a movie. I must have been a little older because then I rented the movie
Yeah.
with obviously parental permission.
Right.
I had no car, no money. So they must have facilitated.
A library card, I hope.
Yeah.
And you know what? Having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. That's an Arthur.
That's an Arthur.
That's an Arthur original.
But yeah, I think I was like 12 or something. And then I watched the movie and I was like, Mom, she wants to kiss her stepbrother.
It is like if you watch, and I probably watched it around the same age, maybe a little bit older. It is like really like close to being incest, and you're like,
I was like,
ugh.
that's not right.
It's a little Wuthering Heights.
Total. Well,
honestly.
that's cousins. That's full-blooded cousins.
That's cousins, and that's okay.
That's cousins lowercase, not going to cousins.
Which is where we always wish we
Which
were.
is where we always wish we were. If we aren't in Shondaland, we're in
We're in cousins. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the dead mom from
Wow.
Summer I Turned Pretty too.
Where did? Okay, I asked something about how did
We were
get
talking
here?
about my hat.
We were talking about your crazy hat. Where did you get her?
Oh, thanks for asking. Von Mar in Brookfield, Wisconsin, which is like
Von Mar?
a department store that like is always playing piano music. I went there with Callie the like day after she got engaged. And I bought this hat.
You were like, "This is my hat for your bridal era."
Some girls get diamonds, some girls
Yeah.
get hats. That's just how it goes.
You are like a completely different person to me in this hat.
You act surprised that I'd wear a crazy hat.
I'm not. I'm really not, because you love a hat. We've covered that.
I love a hat.
Yeah.
And I brought really nice hats to Mitten's birthday last night.
You
don't
sure
you think?
did. They were. I wouldn't even really call them hats. They were. I would call them fascinators.
That's precise. I appreciate that.
And I was the only one. Jupes and I were wearing our fascinators, but I really committed to my fascinator.
Iman also
True, yeah.
wore his fascinator
Yeah.
for a good period of time. He looked great in that pink too.
He did. So these were kind of like almost like little tents you had to put together.
Bit of a teepee.
A little bit of a teepee, and then like there was a happy birthday that kind of. Am I doing a good job of describing this?
You're
Or
mostly
no?
using your hand, and this is an audio
This is
medium.
an audio
so-
medium. Okay, so it was a fascinator. I'll just go with that. And
Yeah.
it said happy birthday.
And in that kind of like teepeed construction, one of the sides, you love to talk about isosceles triangles.
I do.
It was a bit of an isosceles,
Yeah.
I'd say, because you're meant to wear it jauntily to the side.
Yes.
of your
Well,
head.
mine kept ending up like in my ear. So yeah.
Inching forward, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And right, a big kind of happy birthday with stars.
Yes.
Popping out from the top of the cone.
It was kind of like a fairly odd parents.
They were whimsical.
They were
yeah.
whimsical. That's a good word.
Yeah, but it was hard to find. There were like 6 of them, maybe, all in various shades of pastels, and you really had to find your color match.
You did. And
I'll say that.
there were limited options for me.
Yeah, we kind
Really only
of
the
gravitated
blues.
towards the periwinkles,
Yeah.
the blues.
Yeah.
Mittens kind of claimed that dusty green,
Which was nice for
early
him.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Iman knew what he was doing with that pink.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Really made him look awesome.
Yeah, there was like a marigold, that yellow guy that
No
just
one could
nobody
really pull
could-
that off.
No.
Yeah. Mittens is now soon to be
30.
30.
It's a big birthday. Barely pulled it off.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
You pulled together a nice
a
event.
nice little dinner. I
Yeah.
got him those like fuck ass 30 balloons, the 2 big number balloons. 0 popped before I even made it out of my apartment. So he just was walking around with a big 3. He hated it.
I thought it was nice.
Yeah. Then I had kind of like a vuvuzela type.
We don't use that word enough, vuvuzela.
Totally.
Yeah.
That was
Wait, what
like-
do they call those?
Party tongues.
blowers? What did you say?
Party tongues.
Party tongues.
I
I keep wanting to say kazoo, and that's not right.
Right, but you guys, you stupid heads get it. You blow
It's-
hard into a tube, and it
And it
extends
sort of rolls out
like a frog's tongue.
I believe they're called party blowers.
I said that.
She
Party
said that.
blowers.
Party blowers.
Party blowers. I didn't get my mouth on any of those party blowers, which I do regret.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was
They-
kind of doing hat time.
Yeah, totally. People
Yeah.
didn't like the way I was using my party blower, and so then like that started off a period where everyone was trying to like out elegance each other using party blowers.
Right.
Like,
People were being very dramatic about like their breath control.
totally.
The party blowers.
Completely.
And I was like, I'm just a hat girl, I guess.
I know, and I will say some people really did master the party blower.
Yeah. Yeah.
With grace and aptitude, but I wasn't one of them.
Speaking of grace, sorry, this is total non sequitur, but I saw someone on a dating app the other day say like the one thing I look for in a person is grace. And I thought that was like so crazy.
It's like, I'm a cheater, so
Yeah.
what I need from you is a lot of grace, okay?
Right, like I'm gonna bug the hell out of you.
I'm actually a bad guy, so you better be a woman full of grace. Was the person like very religious on
Oh,
their profile? Because grace is such a religious word.
Yeah, I find it's one of those words that they really emphasize a lot in Catholic school. Like grace is so important, and you're like, what is grace?
Totally. Also, it felt like something that wasn't really practiced by the institution of the church. We're Catholic, to be clear.
Yeah, culturally,
Culturally, we were
non
raised
practicing,
in the tradition
Yeah.
of Catholicism,
Yeah.
and it's still
and it is unfortunately like very
Bone
core
deep.
to my being.
yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like, okay, well, you guys aren't really being super graceful to, I don't know, gay people or women writ large. Or
children even.
The children, the poor. You
No
guys do
grace
a lot
for
of
the
talking about it, but no grace.
Your walk is actually not very graceful.
Really, what they
ultimately.
mean is like, show some grace to the priests who should be in jail.
let's be a little forgiving for that pedophile. All right,
All right.
God.
I do find that they're the people who get the most grace in this country
so
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I like it as a concept.
Yeah, I just thought it really like every once in a while something on a dating app will really just like take you out of the ordinary. And that really did. I was like, Grace, what the fuck?
He's looking for a girl named Grace.
I was gonna actually respond and say like people mix me up with my friend Grace all the time, which is true. My friend Grace Lobo, people always think we're the same person. But then I was like, oh, ultimately he's really scary and creepy.
Ultimately,
so
you don't want that response.
it's not even worth making the joke.
Totally. He wouldn't get it anyway.
Yeah, of course not. What else did we have to cover?
Hockey.
Hockey.
Let's talk hockey, huh?
Hockey. Oh, well, I wanted to say this weeks ago when the Olympics started, which is that I was planning on getting really into the Olympics.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that I think the United States should be sort of like legally banned
Sanctioned,
from
yeah.
the Olympics, not because of the athletes, of course, but because of our administration,
Fascism,
our
war.
fascism and
Yeah.
our war, etc. But I love the Olympics.
Yeah,
I do
totally.
love to indulge.
It's great.
But I really haven't watched them at all.
Yeah. It's really hard timing wise.
It's often on during the day and Europe. So,
Yep.
and I was saying to my mom, because she was like, "You watching the Olympics at all?" And I was like, it's kind of like when you're a kid with Christmas, where you're just trying to recapture the magic of the Olympics in adulthood, and you're like, I
Yeah.
can't quite.
Yeah.
I
Totally.
struggle.
There are certain storylines or moments I've clicked into. Like
Well,
I've gotten
I
hooked
sort
by.
of found my Christmas.
Okay.
With one of my coworkers was really into like the women's hockey team.
Yeah.
And so after lunch this week, we put it on in like the women's hockey final on in the office, and I was working and watching it, and it was like so exciting because first of all, there's so many good storylines to follow. One of the women had just gotten engaged to another athlete at the Olympics. Don't ask me for details. I don't know, but it's romantic.
But it was romantic, yeah.
And then, apparently they were like the far and away favorites, I think, because they had previously beaten Canada 5-0 earlier in the... but then it was like 1-0 Canada, and I was like, I don't know. Then I turn around to do a little work, God forbid. And with like 2 minutes left in the game, the U.S. scores overtime. So exciting. And then we win.
Huge.
And I'm back. It's so fun to get excited about women's sports.
I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more. I was doing my job at that time. I was
Fucking
working hard.
what do we call that? Like desk hero or weekday warrior? That's what they call you. And me too, to be clear. I'm a weekday warrior.
Yeah. So I was actually like totally unaware that joy was happening elsewhere.
Right.
But-
you were just so locked in.
So locked in and so bereft
Sad,
of joy.
yeah.
Yeah. But I did, out of nowhere, hear just like a USA chant rip through the office. So apparently everyone else was watching.
Yeah.
But it was exciting. No, I got the people going. And I'd be remiss not to add 6 Badgers.
That's wild.
6 UW Badgers on that team.
I saw like a Wisconsin, people were like holding up like Wisconsin stuff. I think.
I mean, biggest feeder of the entire team.
Wow.
UW women's hockey has won nationals like the past like 4 years.
That's
5
so
years.
cool.
They're a really great team.
Wow.
Yeah.
All that ice.
All that ice.
Also, hockey's just such a fun sport to watch. Like, I mean, Lord knows I've been watching a lot of it with heated rivalry, but I just like didn't realize how interesting the hockey could be.
I know. I saw some Twitter fodder that was like if with a bigger budget, season 2 features more hockey, I'll be so disappointed. It's like, no, hockey's hot too.
Yeah. The violence.
It's actually as hot as
Yeah.
an explicit hole scene.
I want one of them to lose a tooth. To me, that is hot.
Replace it with a little gold number, a la
Jacob
Heathcliff.
Lordy. I think it's like really. I think hockey players are one of the hottest.
Yeah, completely.
If not the hottest, actually.
Oh yeah.
And I also like how like I was. Did you have table hockey in your house growing up? Like,
yeah.
No, like air hockey or.
Were you a millionaire?
I'm now realizing that that's a crazy thing to ask. Actually,
Did you grow up in like a mansion?
no, my dad is just like addicted to trinkets, and like literally one time, like 2 years ago, drove 2 hours to buy a hockey table, like
An air hockey
from Craig that he found on Craigslist.
that like you turn on and now the air is blowing.
So it's rod hockey is more the word that I'm looking for.
I have no idea what that word is.
It's like foosball, but with hockey.
Interesting.
I'm
Okay.
really like, there's like little miniature hockey players,
Yeah.
and you kind of like,
Foosball but hockey is
Yeah.
making sense to me.
and it was just watching hockey this week, I was realizing how similar it is to rod hockey a lot of times. if you're really bad at it, because like a lot of times you just kind of like hit the puck and get it away from you, and that's actually a lot of what real hockey is, to just like move the puck, like just like if it's like there's too many people, you just kind of smack it.
Yeah, sure.
To get it. I mean, I'm sure there's more nuance to that, but I don't want to know.
No.
I'm basically professional hockey player is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, no, we had like 3 variations of hockey games in my basement.
That's crazy.
But it's not because I'm a millionaire. It's because my dad, like, that's what he spends his money on.
That's his passion?
Yeah, little things he
Hockey?
found on Craigslist.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And like, do you have other games in your basement?
Do I have other games? Like what?
Like, do you have like a Miss Pac-Man I've never known
No,
about?
don't be ridiculous. I had a Wii.
I had a Wii.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Did
But
you have
that's it.
DDR?
No.
DDR Max?
no. We had a Guitar Hero. That's Wii still.
Whoa. That's
yeah.
equipment though.
But no, I didn't have any dance games.
The problem with the DDR Max mats is the dog would always chew through the wire. So you'd have a mat for like a week and then it'd be burned. And you'd have to wait for next Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. They were all like duct taped.
We used to play Just Dance at Amanda's house a lot.
Just
she was
Dance
the keeper.
is the
of-
lesser game.
Oh, sorry.
I'll say it. Because you need the... It's a whole body game.
Okay,
where
I was gonna
DDR Max
say.
is just, it's like the traditional arcade hit the
Hit the
arrows with your feet.
Are you really good at DDR Max?
I'm okay. Callie dusted me.
Okay.
She played really
A hard game.
She played a hard game. Also, like, we weren't allowed to be inside unless we were playing DDR. It was very like, I mean, she's 6. She's one of 6, so
Yeah.
it was very like, get out of my house and come back
Totally.
for dinner.
Yep.
So if you were inside the house, it was like you better be like dancing, but like you better be.
You're like powering the house with your dance moves.
Like it was like, I don't want to see you have any energy when you come to dinner, so you better be burning it.
You better be fucking hungry and tired.
Yeah, if Callie's mom caught you inside not dancing. It was like the opposite of Ireland. You know how like Ireland they weren't allowed to dance, and so they
They
developed
weren't allowed
Irish.
to dance in Ireland.
That's why they developed Irish dancing, because it was all below the surface.
Say more on how Irish dancing is different from dancing.
So this is kind of, I have the same understanding of Irish dancing's provenance as you do of hockey's rules.
Okay. Okay.
But Irish dancing, my understanding, the lore is the reason it's really just feet and legs and your arms stay glued to your sides is because you weren't allowed to dance in occupied Ireland during perhaps famine era. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so the dancing evolved to happen like below the surface. So if anyone
Below the surface of what?
like if anyone were to look through a window, they'd see like
you just see you bobbing up and down, kind of like,
but not dancing.
but not dancing, just sort of like bobbing.
Totally, yeah.
Okay.
So it was the opposite in Callie's childhood home. It was like, if we see you not dancing, we will prosecute.
It's hell to pay.
hell to pay.
Wow.
Yeah.
As someone who grew up in a 4-kid household, I don't think I saw my parents in the summer. It was like, get the
totally.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, totally.
Come home for dinner. Yeah.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah. Weather report. You don't want to?
What is going on?
You don't want to do the weather report anymore? You tired of the weather report?
No, I tire of the weather itself.
yeah.
My God.
I know, but this feels important.
It does.
To state that we're on the eve of a blizzard.
Yeah. We hope to see you on the other side. You'll see this episode on the
Yeah.
other side, but who knows
But who
what.
knows if we'll make it?
Yeah.
I'm hearing winds up to 55 miles an hour.
You're kidding
I'm
me.
not.
And is it going to be frigid cold?
I don't know. I mean, it's gonna snow, so
Over a foot, I hear.
oh, perhaps 2 even. I saw 1 to 2 feet. That's what I saw.
I saw 12 to 18 inches.
That's 1 to 1.5.
Yeah. 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 I knew that too.
Well, so my question for you, I guess, is what are you going to prepare for you in this storm?
I don't know. It's
More
his
chowder?
birthday, his real
Yeah.
birthday, the day of the blizz. I think I got to get more chowder in the house.
Just like preventative chowder.
Preventative chowder. I didn't get my bagels. I need my bagels.
You can get those. Well, tomorrow for sure.
You think before it all begins?
Well, it's gonna start at 6 a.m. I hear.
What are you talking about?
It's supposed to go from. This is like we're really getting into the details, but it's supposed to go from 6 a.m. tomorrow morning to 6 p.m. on Monday.
Oh my god.
That's what 36 hours. Killed it, mathlete. Yeah,
I can't live like this.
I know.
I am relishing the notion that I could work from home, though.
I mean, also earlier, you're supposed to go out to dinner in Brooklyn for birthday.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, get a hotel. In Brooklyn, that would be like so romance. And Molly was like, oh, like I have a dog and a job, and like my husband also has a job, and he also shares the dog with me, so like that's actually impossible. And I was like, oh, right. Totally forgot.
Notions of romance transcend logistics. Though.
Yeah, I was only seeing like
Hearts.
snowed in Brooklyn.
Totally.
You
At the
know?
one hotel in Dumbo.
Right, where it's like, oh, we had to get a really nice hotel room.
Oh, we had to. Yeah, no. As Hector sleeps softly at my feet right now, I don't see it for us. I don't know if we're going to make it to dinner. I hope.
I think you will. In some capacity. You will make it to a dinner.
A dinner, yeah, but maybe not Dumbo.
Yeah. Well, that's the weather.
That's the weather.
That's that on the weather. One thing that I want to talk about this week is Tell Me Lies. And I mean, it is a little bit on me for not watching the finale, like, in a prompt manner.
We've now covered that you're a weekday warrior.
Yeah, I'm a weekday warrior. I'm busy.
Dusk hero.
God. And then I have to report on the weather too. It's like
I have obligations.
a lot of people are counting on me.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to it till Thursday night. And it comes out on the Monday nights, I think. Tuesday or Monday. I don't know.
Well, that is quite a delay.
And, I agree. It is quite a... That's what I'm saying. But I went to a Rumble class on Thursday. This was literally my plan for Thursday. Go to work. I was like a perfect Thursday, in fact. Thursday. It was Thursday. Go to work.
And that's part of your perfect day.
Always. Even a Saturday. Go to work.
Go to work.
Go to work. Get in a couple hours because I just love it. Then I went to an open mic with a couple of friends and it was really fun. Then go to Rumble. Then I was going to come home, heat up my pasta, take a shower, heat up my pasta, and watch the finale of Tell Me Lies. I was
That's
thrilled.
Literally a perfect Thursday.
Yeah, like especially with the work of it all. I've been like kind of a workout warrior lately too. I've been really good at hitting the classes I like and fitting it into my already very busy schedule.
Workout.
That's all I do. God. Workout warrior too, I guess. But I go to Rumble, and it was an instructor I don't usually go to, but I am noticing a trend where like this is especially common in SoulCycle weights. It's like there's like this dead air, and I don't mean to hate on fitness instructors. They are the backbone of my life. But like there seems to be this like dead air that they feel like they have to fill, and it's like they've decided to talk about like monoculture.
Right.
And like this week she was like, we're all like pumping iron, and she's like, who's watched the end of Tell Me Lies? And I'm like dying because I'm like lifting weights heavier than I ever have.
You can't go, no.
And I just go, no, I haven't watched it yet. I make eye contact with her and I go, I shake my head.
She thought you were resisting the workout.
Yeah. No, and she goes, we haven't seen it yet. I can't believe he got away with it all. Sorry for the spoiler. And I was like,
whoa.
You have to. I was being so careful. I wasn't going on my personal Twitter. I wasn't talking to Julia about it. I was being so careful.
It is so funny because people don't know what you do to say my personal Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like, what other Twitter do you have?
Don't worry about
I'm Club Chalamet.
Well, So yeah, I just really need us to stop. Like, let's like, if anything, tell me about your personal life. While
I was just gonna say,
yeah,
that period of dead air is for you to overshare about your life.
Yes.
That's why I'm seated. That's what's gonna distract me from the pain of my workout best. I want you to tell me all the messy shit going on with your friends, with your partner, with your parents. I don't care. Vent.
Yeah.
Treat me like your therapist for these 5 minutes.
And like, that's what I would do.
Totally.
I'd be like, and Anthony Winters does a pretty good job of being like, one time I almost broke up with my boyfriend, my now husband, because he like pissed me off and then he proposed. And I'm like, yes.
See, that's exactly what I'm seated for.
Yeah.
Don't try to be book stupid. Don't try to do
Don't get a podcast. You don't have a podcast.
Don't do culture catch up with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do girly catch up with me.
Do girly
That's what we call this part of the podcast. I guess that's important to
right. So that's kind of our internal.
Yeah, I kind of just blew up our spot.
Sorry, the secret sauce. How we organize an episode.
Don't tell me about your personal life.
Right.
While
I want to
lifting
hear
weights.
What's going on with your father-in-law, by the way.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
So yeah, that's just a PSA to please stop spoiling the end of Hulu's most popular famous show ever while I'm lifting weights.
Completely.
Nice.
Completely. Do you know what was a nice happy medium?
Yeah.
I once took a Soul Cycle class where a girl was talking about I think it might have been a Love is Blind season and was like kind of edging on spoiler, but she was talking about it through the lens of her friend being part of the cast and giving a lot of like, inside tea.
See, that is interesting.
Give me that.
Yeah, I do want to know that.
Don't just like, do fodder with me. If you have insider information that you can share with me.
You can do a true crime podcast about culture.
Sure.
But you can't do a culture podcast.
You can reveal never before seen evidence.
You're right, yes.
But other than that, shut the fuck up. Sorry, just on one last note on instructors. I'm realizing because I've kind of, entered my Pilates season of life, no more chatter because Pilates is constant instruction.
No more chatter at all?
Not real. There's next to no space for it.
Okay. Like, give me an example of how it's constant chatter.
No. There is no chatter because it's constant instruction. Okay, and we're transitioning. We need you at the back of your machine facing mirrors, arms in parallel lines, knees at 3. Okay, and we are curling in. We are arching our backs. 3, 4, and in. 1, 2.
What's
3.
going in?
Yeah. Okay. Scrambled eggs. Okay. And you're going to keep your heel towards the ceiling and rotate out 2.
And then imagine
3.
someone's like, I can't believe Steven got away with it all in the middle of that.
They really have next to no time to chat.
Yeah. I love that.
Moving us move to move.
Do you like that? Do you prefer to have no?
As it turns out, I do like it. But it does mean I don't form like parasocial relationships with instructors, which I think is actually a bad business model. Like, I think it's missed opportunity to forge connection between customer and brand.
I am surprised how I'm like super loyal to instructors. Like that's not, it's a surprising thing. You learn stuff about your own personality even at 30. Like I am totally like, these are the 5 girls I go to.
Completely. And in those kinds of workouts like Soul Cycle or Rumble, I do choose the instructors I like based on personality and music, which is an extension of personality more than it is like instructing style. I weight that so heavily, but the same thing happens in Pilates, except it's purely performance based. Like, okay, so here's my big thing in Pilates actually, and I'm gonna blow someone's spot up.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't name him. There's an instructor I will not go to because he breaks the contract. Pilates, the contract an instructor has with you and the way an instructor can gain my favor is just by like keeping track of the fucking time and moving us through moves seamlessly. You cannot make a mistake as a Pilates instructor because now I don't trust you anymore. Because the whole workout is like to failure. Basically, it's like you are constantly doing stuff you don't think you can do for as long as you have to do it. But you have to trust that the instructor has it set for a period of time where if you just push yourself, like you can probably do it.
Yeah.
But an instructor breaks that contract by one, having a bad program where you are, like, for example, doing moves that have you on your shoulder, like your elbows or your hands too much where your shoulders burn out. It's like, I'm not getting an ab workout anymore because you burned out my shoulders just by putting me on my hands and my wrist. And it's like, your job is to know all of that. And so you are giving me the ab workouts that let me actually do an ab workout without whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like, one, have the program correct. 2, have the timing correct. Don't lose fucking track of it. 3, don't make a mistake where you're putting us in the wrong move. Like, those are just cardinal sins.
Yeah. You run it tight.
Pilates, you have to.
Yeah.
It's a very trust-based workout.
I do think the first 2 make a lot of sense. Like, you have to really, but make a mistake. God, have a little grace.
No, there's one instructor who's made a mistake every time I've taken his class.
Okay.
And I am like,
You're out of grace.
Bitch. I'm out of grace with you.
What are you consuming culturally?
I want to talk about casting.
Oh, let's talk about casting.
Is that okay?
Yeah, please.
All right. So I've been consuming some Deadline articles announcing frickin' castings for some of these book adaptations
Yeah.
we've had our eye on. And I'd like to talk to you
Okay.
about what you're liking, what you're not.
I would love to have that conversation with you.
Let's start with the latest. This dropped mere days ago.
Yeah.
Phoebe Dynevor.
She's so good at
She's so
pronunciations.
good.
As
January
from Beach Read.
from Beach Read.
Which is my favorite Emily Henry book.
Well established on this pod.
Well established.
Yeah, that's
I
canon.
am disappointed.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, I don't
Say
like
more.
it. I just don't like it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't seen her in much. I think only seen her in Bridgerton.
And then dating Pete Davidson.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, no, I just think she's too. I don't think of January like her at all. So I think I'm just like a little bit like. Actually, when you invoked the name of Haley Lou Richardson earlier,
Interesting, yeah.
she's someone who like she fits it closer.
That's very
for
type
me.
for her. Yeah.
Yeah, like a little bit, and I don't want to use the word quirky, but I will. Fair. Like a little bit quirkier or like not as like conventionally attractive. Is that like a
No, I mean
fair to say?
And she's hot. She knows she's hot.
Who?
But, Haley Lou.
Oh, I would never say she's not.
Right.
I just think Phoebe is so like
She's so classically beautiful.
exactly.
Kind
She's
of
a
like
little too statuesque.
unruffably so. Yeah.
I need someone a little bit grittier. I
Completely.
think. And because especially like that role is very like writerly and like sad. She's going through like a really bad family time, and I just like I'm not seeing the vision right now.
No.
And I'm scared.
Do you know a Dreamcast that was getting tossed around that really unfortunately planted itself on my heart?
Oh, I think I know what you're going to say.
And has grown branches and trees and berries. Trees and berries.
Trees and berries. Okay.
Branches and leaves and berries even.
What a rich inner world. Oh, I did like that.
Io Debris. I think she would be a really good fit for this.
Someone with a little more personality.
Yeah.
Like Phoebe Dynevor.
Euripides.
Eurydice? You're a city? Like I need someone who I like. Phoebe's a little too much of a blank slate for me. Like,
she's just beautiful,
and she's just beautiful, and I'm just not sure that they can give me what I need on her.
I'm
like
intrigued.
I need someone a little more.
I know.
Like even like Molly Gordon would be a good.
Yeah, Molly
someone
Gordon
just
would
with
have
a little
been.
more comedic ability.
I think that's what we're
would be-
saying. That's what we're circling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think I saw a creator on TikTok say this. I think that like the man could save it. The casting of Gus could save it.
So who would be your Gus? Let's say opposite Phoebe and then maybe Dreamcast.
I'm not prepared to answer the question, I fear.
I
but
know.
Like, who's a working man right now? I don't know
He's
who that
so
is.
hot, Superman. I feel like he can't be too hot.
Yeah, I
Just
need
have
a dorky
too
guy.
beautiful. Yeah.
I would love like a person I don't know, honestly,
Okay.
like in the role. I think like I have seen this thrown around and I do like it. Like a Dylan O'Brien would
Yeah. Well,
would be good in
I love him.
that. Yeah, I don't know. How about you?
Dylan O'Brien, I like.
Yeah.
That's intriguing.
He needs to be like a little stormy.
Stormy. I like
Emo.
a young Joaquin Phoenix would really work for me if science could figure that out.
A young Joaquin Phoenix. Okay, here am I like, I just need to find like a working man right now. And you're like, a young Joaquin Phoenix would actually be perfect. I didn't know we could do those roles. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I only know actors from like 15 years ago. I'm like, I don't know anyone working right now.
Dylan O'Brien was a good pull. I like that.
Yeah. Like I need a brunette man.
A brunette man.
A brunette man with like avoidant attachment to
Yeah.
play the role.
Yeah.
And glasses ideally.
I'll tell you this. I don't want a Sprouse.
Why would who wants a Sprouse? Are people throwing that around?
No. I'm just drawing my line bright and clear. All
That
right.
would not be the sweet life for me.
Absolutely not. No Sprouse.
That is so funny. We are so old. You're like, who is young and we're a Sprouse? No Sprouses allowed.
Don't do a Sprouse. I swear to God.
I'm gonna look up a list of young actors. Okay.
Okay, wait. So have that in your back
Okay.
pocket because I would like to move us on to
Okay. Yeah.
Every Summer After, which is being adapted for screen under the title Every Year After.
Okay.
I don't know if that's because they're borrowing from the like One Perfect Summer or whatever what was the second book that was about?
I think One Golden Summer.
One
A
Golden Summer, that was it.
Yeah.
Yep. So these are Carly Fortune's books.
Okay.
Percy and Sam, you know, the
Yes.
leads. The girl, Percy, is Sadie Soverall. She was in Saltburn, though I never saw Saltburn. She's also in, this is so me and not you, Sabrina, the remake for
Oh, I liked that.
Netflix. She's like one of the evil girls at school, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm conflating it. Maybe it was the vampire movie.
Can I look her up?
She is. She's the bad girl in Fate. Faye.
What's Fate?
Okay, remember they did Winx?
Oh.
They adapted Winx for Netflix,
Right.
but it was live action, and she was the naughty girl.
I don't know anything about Winx. I'm sorry.
They canceled it. They did 2 seasons, and I was eating it up.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
they
you did
canceled
like
it.
her.
I'm sad. Okay, so she looks like more alt than I would have expected for Percy. Now here's what I really am delighted to share with you.
Okay.
Sam,
Yeah.
the Bane.
Yeah.
He comes from High School Musical, the musical, the series. It's Matt Cornett.
EJ.
EJ.
Okay.
I don't see that.
I don't see it.
I don't see it at all.
Sam is one of the hottest young men in writing. I've seen
And
in
you're
a few
telling me
years.
EJ is going to do that biology book scene?
Oh, the biology book scene. Can we dive into that really
Yeah,
quickly?
please.
There's a
It's-
part where he like kisses
Every part of her body he's studying in
and
his
he like
biology
names
book.
it.
Yeah.
He's like tibia. Femur.
And you and Aaron think that's like one of the hottest
Oh,
scenes
you didn't feel
ever
the
written.
same way?
I thought it was nice, but it didn't like absolutely melt my brain the way it did for
Oh,
you.
I thought
Tim.
it was really hot.
It is.
I also think that book is super hot.
It's super
and
hot.
it like as part of the overall story it does a lot for me.
Completely. It's also,
Yeah.
I think, like,
So you didn't think it was hot when I just did femur?
No, I loved it. Dude. I
Dude.
loved it.
Dude.
I think that book is really good and really hot and also
Yeah.
so well captures like young love.
Totally. I mean, I bet.
Yeah.
I think that actually could go in a good way. I'm the biggest High School Musical, the series
Yeah.
stan known to. I mean, everyone I know like that's like a prerequisite for being my friend is like, do you think that show rocks?
Yeah, totally. We were like staying up for those episode
Yeah.
drops.
Yeah, that was a good show.
It was a good show.
It was a good show with great music.
And thank you for Olivia Rodrigo.
And thank you for Olivia Rodrigo. And thank you for Sabrina Carpenter too.
She was on the show?
Briefly, right? Yeah, that's how it all. That's where the driver's license of it all went down.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't realize.
I think everyone on that show was talented, so I'm interested to. I think I'm gonna give him a shot.
Okay. Michael Bradway is playing Charlie.
Okay.
He's in Chicago Fire, apparently. Obviously, I've never seen a lick of that.
Yeah, but Charlie has Chicago Fire energy. So.
Totally. And from the pictures, this man is hot.
Okay.
So, like, that
all
works
he
for me.
needs to be,
and he
actually.
is. There is another Fate Winx Saga character, Abigail Cohen, who's the main girl in Fate Winx Saga.
Can you pull her up too? So I can
She's
see?
like the redhead. She plays Delilah, the friend who visits from home.
Oh, okay.
You know? So, yeah, that all works for me, I think.
What's the other girl?
Chantal?
Wait, what?
Oh, you mean from Charlie's book?
Yeah.
I don't think she's cast.
Oh,
yet.
really?
Like, I think it's going to mostly focus on the first.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he is in the first. I forgot.
Yeah. In a big way.
In a big way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
into this. I really
Sure. No, it's okay.
just while you're at it, maybe just cue
Yeah.
up Fate Winx Saga on the television in the background.
Just for a hit of something good.
Do you have any other? I mean, we know that other Emily Henrys are being adapted. Book Lovers is being made, I think, into a show, not a movie.
I like that.
And then Happy Place is being adapted by Jennifer Lopez's production company, Nuyorican Productions. And I worry about her choices.
Oh, big time. I don't care much about Happy Place, though. It's
Same.
really important to me that Book Lovers and Beach Read are
I know.
good.
I know.
And I do think the Phoebe casting is troubling.
But Gus could save us. And
Yeah.
do you have Book Lovers Dreamcast in mind?
Well, when I just looked up the list of like 30 under 30, a name that popped out to me for Beach Read, I will say, was Tom Holland.
Oh.
I would kind of love that.
That would work for
Yeah.
me.
I don't think it would work in like a Book Lovers. I think Book Lovers, I forget the name. What are the names of the characters in that? Charlie? Is there Charlie? I don't know. But the main man I actually think those characters, Charlie and Nora.
Nice, you knew.
I think those two should be a little older.
Agreed.
And I think he should be like bulky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be
like Don
really
Draper-esque.
hot. Oh.
In my opinion. David Cornsweat. I do like that.
That would work. I think I want him a little more severe than David Cornsweat. Like a heavier brow,
Okay.
less pretty.
Less pretty.
But I think the girl, Nora, needs to be really pretty.
Okay.
Like I'd honestly see Phoebe for Nora more than for
I see it more than for January. Yeah.
We'll think on this more.
Yeah.
Oh, the last casting kind of frontier I want us to have in
Okay.
mind as we continue reading articles about young men in Hollywood today. Is Fourth Wing.
Oh, yes.
So now that
This
is
is
another
important to
celebrity
you.
production house. It's Michael B. Jordan's
Oh.
production house that's developing it with Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And he gave an interview this week that was like Michael B. Jordan did, where he addressed casting. He said, quote, "When it's done the right way, I think you can have a nice balance where casting won't be distracting." He said there are no obvious choices. Just no, it's nothing cheesy coming out. I think it's going to be something that feels honest. So he was basically saying, I'm like looking for a mix of debuts and known, but I don't want known people to be distracting. I think Fourth Wing, maybe it's just that I get a lot of algorithmic Fourth Wing content.
Yeah.
But there are, I think, pretty like the fandom has pretty strong consensus around casting. It's not like, yeah.
Oh, you know who would make a good? Sorry, I'm all over the place. That guy Max. He'd be good in a
Who
movie.
the fuck is Max?
He played.
He's my neighbor.
He played. He's in industry right now, but he also played June's love interest in The Handmaid's Tale.
Yes, who used to
He's
date Elle
so
Fanning.
hot.
But Max would
Max-
be a perfect.
Max, last name
Charlie.
unknown, would
Yeah.
be. I think I see him as a. I want him in mine. I want him in Beach Read.
I want him in mine. You did come up with him first, though. But
Yeah.
that is.
That's the kind of man I'm looking
That's
for.
the kind of man. Yeah.
In life and on my screen.
Oh my God, I'd love if you married him.
Same. I'm pretty sure he's like married. Also, he's a celebrity.
He's also older.
He definitely is.
He's in
older.
his 40s.
Yeah.
But
Never been a problem for me.
or Nora.
Or Nora. So Fourth Wing.
Yeah, I think there's like pretty good consensus. They're not like huge actors. They're
Okay.
I think the fans are like looking for a really specific physical match.
Okay.
And that's like what they're hankering
It's
for.
gonna be tough because like
Yeah. And I think what Michael is telling us, B. Jordan, of course, is like, don't.
let go of your hopes and
Let
dreams.
go.
Yeah,
Because
Daddy knows best.
Daddy knows us. And I am happy to be in his able hands, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel more confident to be in Michael B. Jordan's able hands than, I'm sorry, Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Just, I think she makes strange creative decisions.
I think that's
all.
super fair. I'll support you on that.
Thanks.
Can I quickly talk about Tell Me Lies?
Please.
So yeah, getting back to Tell Me Lies, I did finally watch the finale. That show is going to go down as I think one of the best of the 2020s.
No way.
Do you think that's crazy?
It's a little crazy.
Okay, it's a little crazy. I'm hearing. I think it's such a good show. It's. We were talking about this at dinner last night. It's like crazy, but it's rooted in kind of the reality of going to a liberal arts college in the Northeast, like
And knowing terrible people.
and knowing some of the worst, most intelligent men and women
Yeah.
you have ever met. It's so, and I've said this a million times on the pod. It feels very lived in. Obviously, it's like it's a high dramatization of that culture, but it's like just so well done. So this was the series finale. They announced it. I might have already talked about this on the pod. Like last minute that it's going to be the series finale, and they landed the plane so successfully.
Really?
It was so good. Like it's the kind of show that you could watch forever, but it's like I'm glad. I think I am glad that they're ending it on this.
Know when to leave.
Know when to leave, and like it's almost like I don't even really know what we're supposed to get out of the finale because like everyone in the show is bad. As I've said before, like everyone in the show is bad except for like one guy. And like I'm like, is he supposed to be like the model? Like I don't really know what we're supposed to take away from that. That like because it would be one thing if like everyone was bad and it was kind of like okay, like people are bad, like that's the message.
But
then
why
it's like,
do
okay,
you have
well
like
Wrigley's kind of good.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like that there are levels kind of because like I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But the finale made me laugh, made me cry. Which is remarkable. It's hard to make me cry, literally, just period. Because I am on a lot of Lexapro. So, but in the end, our main character gets expelled from school because of something this horrible man did to her, and you're kind of like, it's just like emotionally exhausting. You're like, I can't. I don't know. That's never happened to me, of course, but I felt it. I was like, this man is like. He is just
He won't stop.
horrible.
Yeah.
And like no one believes her. I think that's the other thing is like just watching her just like fight this situation in 2009 and like nobody believes her and nobody gives her the benefit of the doubt. And at the same thing is happening to the other women in this group in like a different capacity. The one who had an affair with the professor, it ends with him turning it around on her and saying like she's stalking me. And it's just like it's kind of like the end of Tell Me White Lies was like being a woman is just horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But it was such a good finale. I loved it so much. That's all I really wanted to say.
And our main character ends up as battered and as
battered as she'll ever like. Yeah, she's just like I don't know. And I think what's interesting about her as a character is like you want to believe she's good. Like throughout the whole series, you're like she makes progress at making better decisions for herself, dumping Steven. Like moving on, and then always comes back to him in some capacity, and like even at the end you're rooting for her. You're like she got expelled, like she's the one who got the bad end of the stick. Like I want her life to be better, but then like it ends with her walking off with him and you're just like she's not capable of being better. She's just not. And it's like Claire, you have to have grace for her. She is not going to be better. It's almost like you're in love with like a horrible man and you're like, you gotta let her go. She's a bad, and her friends in the show are like, if you go with him, like, that's it. We're finally gonna be like, the one friend is like, this is it. Like, if you go with him, I can't even just be friends with you anymore.
And she chooses him.
Yes. Which like it's a loaded decision because she finds out other things about her friends and she thinks this is like the only guy she has left still. Also, I'll be honest, she got expelled from this school and she continued to be friends with these people. I'm like, that was your one out to just move on
Move on.
from this.
Get out.
It didn't serve you, girl.
Right. Oh boy.
But anyway, I loved that show, and I'm so sad it's over.
Oh my god.
But I do think we got some stars from it. Like,
yeah.
the guy who plays Stephen DeMarco, I wouldn't want to be alone in a room with him. That's how good he is. Like, and
he's a Nepo, right? They're both.
He's
Nepos.
Nepo. I don't know if she is. He is definitely is though.
I think she might be, but I don't know how.
And so many, just so many delightful actors in this.
Good
and
performances.
and great performances.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see where they all go next.
Totally.
Maybe I'll consider casting them in Beach Reader Book Lovers. now that we're talking about it out loud, I'm like, these are some young people I know.
So generous. Meanwhile, I think they're our age or older. But
Probably,
yeah.
they could be in Book Lovers. But yeah, that's one thing I finally watched this week.
Wow. I mean, even though I now know some significant plot points and the ending, I think I might watch.
You should, because there's no way I could have told you everything, because literally like so many bad things happen. And there are things I'm sure I have forgotten.
I like your point about these actors being free to pursue additional projects and you feeling very bullish on their careers. So I think that's grace for the actors to say 3 seasons and now go be stars.
Yeah. And like, we don't need to watch them toil at Briar Bard University for the rest of their lives.
I think Sam Levinson could take a fucking hint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That fucking guy.
Oh yeah. What are you watching or reading or whatever?
Traitors, let's talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Watched it today.
We are
Caught
now up to date. We are recording this following the penultimate episode, but we have not yet seen the finale.
Yeah. So my big takeaways from this episode: Natalie should have been sent home for that outfit alone.
The hair.
Why
is your bun? Why do I feel more self-conscious about wearing a ponytail for 3 episodes in a row on my podcast with very limited viewership?
Limited to thousands. Millions even.
Only the smartest, most beautiful, and savvy culture lovers.
Yes.
Yeah. But why do I feel bad about a ponytail or like at my office? You're on national television.
Worst ponytail I've ever seen.
And some of her confessionals, like a mess, like a dirty bun.
And look, we're not like gonna, you guys know how we feel about brushing our teeth. Like, we're
and our
not,
hair for that.
and our hair, washing our hair, God forbid.
God.
Like, we're not the authority, but if I'm on Traitors, I'm taking a shower daily.
I'm getting glammed.
Yeah, I'm getting glammed.
Come on.
And like, I'm sorry. And also, the ponytail would be one thing. Really, that ponytail really pissed me off today.
Totally.
I really, like, she looked bad. The ponytail would be one thing, but to pair it with that teeny tiny strapless pleather dress and stiletto heels at 8 a.m.
I mean, my God. I'm surprised
What are we
by
doing?
how much that dress pissed you two off. Because that dress, I'm like, great, fine, excellent. As long as it's not another Cirque du Soleil.
Wait, what did you call it? It was like fuck du soleil or something. You had a really funny crack du soleil. I think you were calling her out with.
It's insane. I can't live like that.
Yeah. Well, so I think the thing that pissed me off, it was not even the outfit, because the outfit itself, I agree. Like, at least there wasn't like a cutout in a weird place that you wouldn't normally see a cutout on the top.
Yeah.
Like, it was like at least like conventional.
Yeah, right.
But with the ponytail.
With the ponytail.
The ponytail actually was the problem for me with that outfit.
Totally.
And also the fact that she walked into breakfast wearing it did piss me off.
It's insane.
Yeah.
You have to find a day to night look.
You've got to be right. And it is hard. I'll give her that.
Our generation is like the only generation that got extensive instruction on how to take a look from day to night.
Also, she's wearing last night's smoky eye.
I know.
The makeup is bad too. Pick a lane.
Horrific glam.
Yeah, horrific glam.
Beginning to end.
And it's just like, if you're going to wear like a club outfit, have good club makeup.
Totally.
And do your hair.
Make your ponytail sleek. If you're
Yeah.
going to do a ponytail. And I'd argue.
Right, slick your rig.
Slick your rig.
Come on,
For
it's not even
goodness
hard to slick your rig.
It's actually, that's why we do it. It's really easy.
Slick your fucking rig.
Slick your fucking
For breakfast at the Traitors house.
I do have a note on day to night looks on Traitors though.
Yeah.
Alan Cumming, singular. I'm always saying Alan Cummings. I don't know why. Alan Cumming. They're putting that girl in anything. And I think maybe
cool it.
show some discretion. Because he has some fabulous looks, but like,
Yeah.
obviously last season, the finale, people had a lot of problems with his bedazzled Snuggie.
Oh, okay.
It's like, you've been turning great looks all
Yeah.
season. Why are we now in like a Joanne Fabrics kind of like horror show? It's like
Yeah.
how I used to play Project Runway on Barbies with a hot glue gun and my
Right.
mom's scrap fabric.
Okay.
I made better looks
Than what he
than
was
Bedazzled Snuggie.
Okay.
Sorry. But I was also really talented at that game. A game I made up and coerced other children into playing with me.
doing. Crazy that you were good at it. It's like Alan Cummings saying he would be good at Traitors.
Literally. It was like, my mom wasn't like, get out of my house. She was like, stop being weird with the hot glue gun and all the fabric and your Barbies. So he'll often, this season I'm finding, have a day version of his look and then a night version.
Okay.
Where he'll add some accessories or remove some accessories to take it, again, from day to night.
Right.
So the most recent episode, his day look for the challenge, he added something like a head covering
Yeah.
with weird bedazzled
Like a
side
snake,
bangs, kind
Okay.
of. Yeah. And I was like, this is giving Snuggie to me. This is giving
Yeah.
like bad
Just
crafting.
added some rhinestones and called it a day.
It feels juvenile.
Oh. And even you would say that as a child with your hot glue gun?
No, so I was also the judge. And that is what I would have said
Yeah,
as a child.
juvenile.
Yeah. This look is juvenile and it
Grow
feels
up.
cheap.
Yeah.
It feels really cheap.
I will be honest, I'm not looking at Alan Cumming that much because I'm so distracted by her bad ponytail.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to detract from the many great looks he has turned.
Yeah, because at least he is turning some good looks.
Yeah. What really pisses Mittens off is Alan keeps doing like hair play. He'll do colored hair. He'll do spiked hair.
Yes.
And I think Mittens feels that hair it should all be slicked. Maybe.
Sure, okay.
Slick your
I'd
Rick,
love to hear
everyone.
what he has to say about
It's
the ponytail.
insane, literally.
And the bun was bad too at the round table.
Her bun.
Yeah. I'm just like, you are on TV. Like, we do have to remember that.
Yeah.
Also, Tara's hair is pissing me off. I don't know why.
Well, she just does like prom hair every night.
Exactly. And then throws a hat on it. I'm just like, I can't
Though
anymore.
before we started recording, I convinced you that Mora's hair is attached to her hat. Like she puts
And I
that on
totally believe you.
in one piece. Yeah.
The hats, she is crazy looking to me in those hats.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong.
I guess I'm over her. I don't want to see Mora anymore.
You're thinking you might not want to see her anymore.
No. She is so sipping the Rob Kool-Aid.
Oh my God, she's glugging it.
She's glugging him. I can't blame her.
Can't believe.
How do you think Rob handled this episode?
I think he's flown too close to the sun at this point. I will say, after Candace, like, clearly took him down with her.
Yeah.
I was shocked how many episodes it took
For anyone to even mention it.
for anyone to heed her warning.
Yeah.
I do think the jig is about up, though.
So you think he's not going to win?
I think there's sus on Eric, and I think Johnny's already rightly correlated Eric and Rob.
Yeah.
And if Johnny lives to tell the tale, which I don't think he will,
Yeah.
I think Rob and Eric are cooked, and perhaps it's a faithful win this year.
Wow.
I don't know.
That would be crazy because he's played such a good game.
He has.
But I do think it was always going to be tight
Yeah.
with how things kind of turned.
And I think Candace, she lit the match on her way out,
Yeah.
which,
I would have done the same.
yeah, I can't tell if I would have. Like, I don't know. I didn't love it when Jam Jam did it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that either, but that at least wasn't like, that was faithful on Traitor Crime, which
Yeah,
I think is
right.
fine.
Right.
But like Traitor on Traitor is...
Right.
Yeah.
You can't.
Slightly different.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, I think it's so funny that Tara like is finally being smart for the first time ever, but then also found a way to botch it. It's like, this poor girl.
She is like gonna have to do a stint at rehab after this.
Totally.
Yeah.
She is fucked up about this.
Completely.
Hottest thing Rob did in this episode for me was when he put the dagger in his overalls pocket.
Mittens had a lot to say about that.
It was so fucking sexy.
When he put the dagger in
Yes.
his overall pocket. Yeah, it was good.
I was like, I can't wait to see what he does with the dagger. Like, he'll do something just like unbelievably hot, I'm sure. And then, of course, he did. I was like, what are you going to put it on your ear next? Like, oh my God. He's the sexiest man alive. He's
And then
people's
he put
sexiest
it down his
man.
underwear.
I'm going to put it down mine.
Yeah, no, he's hot.
Oh, he's my dream casting, actually, for every Emily adaptation.
Do you
I
think
forgot.
he could act?
Yes. I think he can do anything. I actually do think he can act. And I think this was like his audition.
Wow.
I think he's actually a very good actor.
I would love to see him on screen again.
I think he's almost like Method. He's like, I'm actually so sad.
You give this man so much credit.
Oh,
No, you're
now
right.
you're turning on me?
No, you're right.
Now you're not a Rob Roush apologist all of a sudden?
No, you're right. And when he gives that
You said last week he should be in every TV show ever.
You're right. He should. And you're right. He said, this is actually really hard for me.
Yeah, I think, and I know, again, I think it's Method. I think he's like, I'm a faithful.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I'd watch him in any Emily Henry adaptation and then anything beyond that.
I think he'd be good in something for sure. Let's
Yeah.
just keep an eye on that, maybe.
I could see him in Happy Place. Which
I was
I've
gonna
completely
almost say-
forgotten the plot of.
Yeah, I was like, because I know nothing about Happy Place, even though I've read it, I think he can be good at that.
I think, okay, hang on. I think the love interest, the guy, is like a carpenter.
I was gonna say, isn't he a little bit like?
He like lives in the American West.
Yeah, I think I love that for him.
Totally. He
Yeah.
could even wear overalls.
I'd allow it. He can wear whatever he wants.
He could put a dagger anywhere. Yeah.
So for writing this week, it's a workshop episode.
Workshop.
So we kind of put no restrictions on this. Just like bring something from your book that you want to workshop, and like, let's get into it.
Let's talk about it.
Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so this is central to my plot, but I'm having a hard time nailing it.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to jostle you, Hector, who's now on my lap. Okay, so we've previously alluded to my book having a cheeky aspect of magic to it, in that my protagonist, Annie, is spurred in her romantic pursuits by a prediction from a fortune teller.
Right.
She's a psychic. Fortune teller is so crass, so gauche.
It
That's
feels like
carnival.
you're making fun of the profession.
Completely. And so this workshop is actually about bringing gravity and realism to what we've previously called the Santa Claus wink.
Yeah, that's
my
like
novel.
the trope.
Right.
That's what we're calling it. Yeah.
Right. And so I've kind of jumped around in my writing. You kind of inspired me in that.
Okay.
Now I'm no longer writing
Linearly?
strictly chronologically, or linearly, I guess, in the book. So I think I don't want this to become silly or hallmarky, but I do think it's funny and appeals to women at this crossroads in life. You are
Totally.
kind of think of us.
I've been to many psychics.
It
yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
It feels very real to
Yeah.
women in their late 20s.
Yeah.
But also I don't want it to turn into Frosty Came Alive. You know?
Okay. Like
Okay.
we're going to go down to Parson Brown.
And Parson Brown, that's a story that needs to be told.
Tell his story. I assume. Yeah.
Maybe that's our next Christmas writing challenge. Tell Parson
Brown's story.
Okay, so what I've brought to the workshop today is two quick passages that give context to the prediction from the psychic, but then what I would like to talk through is how to land the actual scene of her fortune teller, her psychic delivering the prediction.
Okay.
Because I don't have that strongly
Okay.
rendered yet.
You haven't written that yet?
No.
So we're looking on guidance for how to get there based on what you have
Exactly.
written.
Okay. So this first quick passage I'm going to read is the first time our protagonist sees the fortune teller, the psychic. Okay. A young woman near the front bounces excitedly. Oh, so sorry, a little bit of context. She is standing in the Bryant Park Christmas market.
Okay.
Annie notices that there's a particularly long line in front of a kiosk with signs promoting Alara Iden, the messenger. Upon further inspection, she realizes the line wraps all the way around the park and spills out onto 40th. A young woman near the front bounces excitedly on the balls of her feet and gushes to her friend, "I'm going to ask Alara if I should go to law school. I feel like I should go to law school." While nearly a decade in the city has inured her to spectacle, Annie is drawn towards the booth. She cranes to catch a glimpse of what's going on inside, grateful as ever to be just shy of 6 feet tall. The woman sitting within the kiosk looks up and they make instant electrifying eye contact. She appears to be in her mid-60s with pale hair, eyes, and complexion. The collective effect makes her seem fleeting, like she's not wholly there. Annie holds her gaze, though she finds it unsettling. This is Alara, she assumes. Alara dips her chin once, as if confirming Annie's thought, or, even more alarmingly, sealing some sort of deal. And just as abruptly as the interaction started, it's over. A man shuffles forward and breaks Annie's line of sight. She shakes her head as if to clear it. What the fuck? And then we can... Oh, wait. Maybe... Annie pivots on the spot and heads back toward the office. She stops for a coffee as proof that her trip outside was a caffeine break, not a mental break, though she's not entirely sure that's true. Okay. So that's like introducing Alara, deliverer of prophecy.
Okay. So that's like we've just seen Santa.
That's
Santa.
Enter Santa. Okay? Okay. And now this is the kind of tee up to the actual event where the prediction is delivered. Okay, so I have a fun surprise, Michelle said. Oh, sorry. Okay, a little context. Michelle is her best friend whom she's like recently kind of reconnected with. And they're at a wine bar.
Okay.
Downtown.
Sure.
Okay. It feels very much like Get Out Your Maps. Okay. Okay, so I have a fun surprise, Michelle says as they slip out of the cold and into the wine bar's dim interior. Annie quickly scans the room and finds it perfect, the exact kind of place she and Michelle used to spend hours scheming. She notices a small crowd gathered in the back, but can't see what's got their attention. Maybe a DJ setting up? She deducts 10 points from the vibe and is about to say so. But then Michelle gestures to the commotion. Dinner and a show. There's a psychic here tonight, and she's going to fix us. Annie turns to her bewildered. Does she mean fix the irreparable damage in their friendship? Has Michelle been taken in by exploitative psychics in their time apart? Dude, I'm kidding, Michelle laughs. But we're seeing this psychic. I'm friendly with the owner here, and she swears by this lady. She says it's the reason she finally went dairy-free and it changed her life. That feels like advice given by a medical professional. Profits take all forms, Michelle replies gravely. Okay, so now they're gonna go like have their session. And it's like the two of them, so I think they'll like contribute to each other's like the craziness in response to the prediction. But I need to know what level of Christmas magic to sprinkle on the actual moment of prediction. The ultimate effect of the prediction has to be you've already met the guy you're meant to end up with, that you will end up with.
Okay. And your main concerns are that it will be Christmas corn.
Christmas corn, Chuck E. Cheese, Charles Fromage.
Okay, so I think one way to, I don't know if this will combat it or make it worse, so I guess let's just talk it through, is having her be like a skeptic.
Okay, yes. Because
maybe even being disruptive to the event.
Do we have her friend stay an enthusiast as a foil, or are they both skeptical?
I kind of like having the friend be enthusiastic. What do you think?
I think so too.
Yeah. Or even what if the friend puts her name in? Like.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
I don't know.
Uh-huh. Like, right. It's like, oh, fine, we'll just do it for me. Just kidding. It's for you.
Yes.
Or like
Ooh, I like that. Maybe
but
like,
she has to go fighting.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I think a little bit. Or like I like the do you see that for your main character, that she has the possibility of being like kind of cynical?
Yes. Yeah.
But I also don't want to make it Hallmarky where it's like, I don't know. Sorry.
I think she's at this moment in time breaking herself of persuasions that like she has to be only one type of way and show up in the world like very business professional at all times.
Oh, okay. Ooh, this might be Hallmarky. I was gonna say, like, what if you have her like take a phone call and like disrupt the show in some way?
That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like she comes back or something, and the psychic is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, were we interrupting you?"
Yeah.
or something.
I like
Kinda-
that.
She's kind of antagonistic towards our main character, maybe.
I think she's like, this is not serious business. That's her
Yeah.
disposition towards
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
And I like that idea of disruption.
Okay. Or what if? Okay. For what?
He picked your shoe up and then
Oh.
probably put it down.
Another idea, you could just do like totally random, like it depends on where you sit in the bar or something, and like if you sat in this seat, you're just like, that's just happenstance, you're coming up on the stage for like,
Oh,
I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah. Also, do I make it public as a way to trap her into it, or do I make it private? Like the friend
What
pulls
were
her
you
into
thinking?
it. I was thinking private, where the friend insists and protagonist feels like self-conscious about her relationship with friends still, because she's still making good.
I have another idea.
Hit
Sorry.
me. Hit me.
What if it's like it's a public show?
Okay.
And nothing actually happens with our protagonist at the show.
Okay.
And then it's like we're wrapping up for the night or something, and our protagonist she forgot her phone at the bar or something, and she goes back. And she runs into the psychic, and the psychic is like, and then it kind of brings us back to that moment at Bryant Park where they like had a.
You dog.
I don't know. It's just an idea.
I love it. No, that's good. That's good shit.
Because then it's like, I don't know. Because I like the
Yes.
private thing, but it's like, why would she be at
Completely.
this bar? I don't know.
I love this. Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm just spitballing. You
You've
don't have to
workshopped
use
the
it.
fuck out of it. That's good. That's right, I believe.
Okay.
And then does Santa come back ever?
Ooh.
How many times can Santa be in the book? What's the line?
Santa officiates the wedding. I think you literally get one more Santa. Or wait, it could be fun to make it like and I think this would be like a funny approach. Maybe she goes to Santa like during her like what is it like I forget
Night
what
of
this-
darkest
night of
despair.
darkness, and she's like you must be able to help, and the psychic's like, girl, I'm not like a miracle worker.
Siege.
Like there's almost like it makes it less corny for her to be like, wait, I can't help you with this.
Oh, you're good.
I don't know.
Oh,
it's just
you're
an idea.
good. I think that's exactly right.
Yeah, because then I think if she comes back too late, where it's like, and then I saw her on the, you run the risk of Parson Brown winking for sure. So I think,
that's
like,
really good.
I'm thinking specifically of that one scene in Home Alone when Santa is like packing up for the day and smoking a cigarette, and like the elf gives Kevin McAllister like Tic Tacs. Like I almost
That's
want like
perfect.
the facade to fall a little bit at the end, where it's like she
Completely.
is legit, but it's like she's not gonna.
Or even if it didn't matter, now the
Right.
love is
Ooh,
the legit thing.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
The Santa in Home Alone.
Santa's like just a guy ultimately.
That is so good.
Yeah.
And I want a cigarette involved.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was almost gonna say earlier, like she goes back to the bar and the psychic's like smoking a cig outside. She's like, "Wait, you?"
Wait.
Yeah,
You.
yeah.
And then it's probably just a verbal prophecy, not a coffee cup.
It could be. I don't know how the coffee thing works, so you'd have to explain the rules of that.
Right.
To me
And
for me
I'm
to...
so obsessed with explaining.
Do you want to tell me?
No. No, I don't want to tell you my book, but I'll tell you right now.
Okay, yeah.
This is all based on my real life experience
Yes.
with the fortune teller, whatever, who was featured on Real Housewives of New York City. Yeah, and what she would do is like have you drink Turkish coffee, which leaves a very thick sludge at the bottom of the cup, and then she'd look at the shapes and images created in your sludge and use that to make predictions for you. But famously, when I went to the Roni, but her name's Seema.
Yeah.
My mom surprise brought me there because
Yeah.
she's a nut like me. I would say correctly predicted me and Mittens.
She did, and your mom told that beautiful story at your wedding. That I could just cry even thinking about now. How she predicted the man with the umbrella, right?
Uh-huh,
Am I allowed
yeah.
to say that?
A guy you can stand under an umbrella with. Yeah.
I have chills.
Yeah.
I have chills. Also, I loved in your passage how it was just under 6 feet.
Maybe I should just say 6 feet.
No, I just thought it was funny.
People are scared of tall women.
Yes.
This has been very fruitful for me, though. Can we workshop
Yeah, mine is like more. I'm always kind of changing the foundation of my book at all times.
Perfect.
And so mine is more like I need help with like what direction to take the plot in.
Okay.
And I've like changed it a couple times, and so I just kind of want your opinion. And I can't believe we haven't even done this. Okay, so mine. This scene takes place where it's like this is between my main character Nell and her boss Stephanie, and it's like the whole thing is that Nell wants to be promoted at this network, but she's also like loves the show she works on, and so she's like finally kind of confronting her boss about like wanting to move on from the show in favor of like running her own show.
Okay.
And like a lot of these details will like change and whatever.
Yeah.
But just like the problem what I have written is where I'm currently taking the plot next with like what they're going to do when they make this new show about the baseball team. But I'm looking for feedback on like, should I take it in a slightly different direction? Does that make sense?
Yes,
okay.
Certainly.
And I'll tell you the directions after I read you the passage. Okay, so this is from the perspective of Nell. I've been wanting to talk to you about this they're at a bar, by the way.
Okay.
I've been wanting to talk to you about this for a while. You know how much I love working on Love Struck, and working with you is obviously the best thing ever. But I have all these ideas, and I think I'm ready to run my own show at the network. So I was wondering if you'd hear me out about starting my own project. I take a deep breath. Oh, thank God. I thought you were quitting there for a minute when you were talking about how much you love working with me. Steph laughs. Nell, obviously you're ready to start your own show. Love Struck wouldn't even make it to air if it weren't for you. Frankly, I'm surprised it took you this long to come to me about this. Really? I practically leap out of my chair and hug her on the spot. Because I have this idea where we reunite people who went to high school together but never knew each other. Hold up, before you start pitching me, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is while I know you're ready to start a show, Mike is not signing off on any new reality programming this year due to downsizing. I can feel my face fall. Mike's the co-founder of TBH. From what I've heard, his passion in life is slashing budgets, particularly my departments. Thankfully, Love Struck is such a goldmine for the network that we were marked safe during the downsizing. That being said, Steph continues, he's got this new pet project, and I didn't think of it before, but it would be a perfect way for you to get his ear. He just bought a baseball team. I'm sorry, you can buy a baseball team? Apparently. Anyway, he bought this struggling baseball team. He's a huge baseball guy, so he bought it. Sorry, the writing isn't so good right now, but
it's good.
It is what it is. Must be nice to have that kind of money lying around, huh? Sorry, but what does this have to do with running my own show? Right, sorry. Mike is making a show about the team, and he wants someone from reality to co-produce. Why? The team has been struggling with attendance, and he wants people to buy tickets. Baseball teams aren't cheap, Nell. Steph laughs. So he wants a show people will watch and talk about. No one at TBH does that better than reality. Mike needs someone on the ground who can meet the players and work up some good storylines, and no one does it better than you. So right now, where we're at is like she, and I just keep flip-flopping is kind of like the issue I'm having. Like she has to want something, right? Which is the promotion.
Yeah.
And the way I see it, it can happen two ways. One, her boss sends her to this baseball team with the love interest to produce one show together.
Okay.
Or it can go in a different direction where like they're producing different shows about the same thing, and it's like one person wins a promotion. Ooh, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can't decide which direction to take it in.
This is very intriguing. So like they would have to both work for the same production studio, the production company. Like I guess I'm wondering, like, if much was just made about downsizing, why two people would be given full resources to develop competitive shows, one of which will be shuttered.
Okay, that's a good point.
Sorry, that was corporate of me.
Well, I mean, like, I think you can, there's a way, like, I could spin it where it's like, he really like, this is like just like a pet project, and like he's just throwing money at this kind of thing. Yeah. But I do see what you mean. And I don't know, both have like the perks, both have different like pros and cons to me. Like if I do the one show, it's like these two people are forced together a lot. Yes. And have to like teach each other things and whatever. And then if I do two, there's a lot more opportunity for like hijinks and like sabotage.
Completely.
And I think it's a slightly easier story to tell somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I am interested in it making sense. So
No, but hijinks and sabotage is so compelling to me is the thing.
But I think there can still be hijinks and sabotage.
There sure can.
In the other way. Yeah.
Yeah. Because no matter what, they're still appealing for this one guy's attention. Like they're not going to undermine the project by completely cutting each other off at the knees, but they can still like dunk on each other in terms of visibility. And
Maybe I just need to make it more clear that like one of them would get promoted. Maybe it's more like but I feel like that's such a trope. And maybe I have to like let go of the like tropes are fine. Like one promotion, two people fighting over it feels so
tropes are the genre,
fucking
baby.
overused to me.
They're the genre. I mean, what I'm kind of struggling with in the second option too is like, if Nell wins, she's saddled with the show she doesn't want. I mean, it's assuming she then becomes passionate about this baseball reality show. Also, by the way, just as an aside, love your pitch for the people who went to high school.
That's like a real show I want to be made.
Such a good idea. It's okay. But I guess it's like if the big prize is like your show wins out, you're left with the show, and you would have to.
I'm
make
not
her
seeing it that way,
okay,
I guess. But like that's a good question to ask. Like I'm more seeing it as like this is like a one season like
Got it.
documentary almost,
Ooh,
and
got
it's
it.
like, you know, if she can really crush this, they'll let her
Okay.
do what she wants.
Got it. Ooh. You think it'll be
Or
easier
maybe,
to write?
wait, sorry. Now I'm thinking through the two show scenario, and maybe it's more like maybe it's not a promotion thing so much as like, well, maybe I'm going. Sorry, like maybe it's like which department's gonna get the budget for like a new show next year or something. Like really go competition style.
I like that.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
Because that's realistically what she wants. It's not like she wants her own show.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
It's getting her show made.
Yeah.
I like that. Right.
Well, okay.
So I'm not being very helpful.
No,
am I?
maybe I need to do a deeper outline of both and see like logistically which one is easier.
Yeah. Because making it make sense does take some acrobatics with two shows.
I'm struggling. Yeah, and two. Yeah, you think it is easier to make it make sense with one, probably.
Just off, but like that's me with the surface level
Yeah.
analysis. Like I'm
Okay.
not the one in the fucking trenches with
Yeah.
you. I feel like it's like a more commonplace kind of like reality where you can like interview people and understand the like. I think you can write to a reality if you're saying two people who don't want to collaborating on a project in a typical way versus two people doing typical jobs in an untypical context, atypical context. Does that make sense? That made no sense.
Try to say it differently.
Okay, I'll say it differently. Here we go. I think it's like you'll have a lot more reality to mine.
Yeah.
If you have them working on the same show.
Okay.
Because very common
You're right.
working scenario.
Okay.
This like pitting two shows against each other with the same subject feels like less done just
You're
generally.
right. And I think like actually this is really helpful because I think I now am like understanding your earlier question of they work for the same production company.
Well,
if they worked for like rival, and I think I
Right.
see their departments as such like rivals that I'm like, oh, it is, but it's like that's not. But ultimately, it would make more sense if they were coming from like different networks
Yeah.
or like there was
Yes.
some other. Yeah. Okay. So one show probably makes the most sense, and I am interested in making sense because I hate when books don't make
Yeah.
sense.
Or you
So.
could change the prize and make it like an external to their
Ooh.
existing company's prize, like something.
Ooh, like maybe like the big guy is spinning off a new
Right.
network, or I don't fucking know.
Right. Like there's
Yeah.
like this big third party opportunity
Yeah.
or funding up for the grabs.
Yeah.
And they are the stars of each of their networks and they're like the de facto final two.
Ooh.
That would be a way to let them work on separate projects, I think.
But then that's like, okay, I need to do some thinking, but this was helpful.
Was it?
It
I
was.
feel like I was.
Yeah, no, it was because I was
mumbo
like
jumbo.
in my head. Those two were like I could go either way, and actually I thought the 2 was easier. But now that we're talking it through, I think 1 is like if the plot stands as it is, I think 1 is the easier
And
route.
I like department gets the funding versus
Yeah.
gets
Versus-
promotion. Like I think
Yeah, it's a little different and more grounded in reality.
well, and it's like I think a stronger motivation.
Yeah. Okay. This is helpful. Thank you. It really was.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back and just like I'm gonna get back to you with more notes if you don't
Yeah,
mind.
we can also
Okay.
do this off air too.
I think we could,
like I
yeah.
think we should be.
doing this.
We should be working on our books more. I said that to Hector because it was a hard thing to say to myself. Yeah.
Well, can we go to lighter fare?
Let's. I'd like to ask you a question now.
Please do.
What is the
nails.
most romantic thing that happened to you this week? Your nails are so good.
Thank you. The most romantic thing that happened to me this week was I was on the phone with my nephew and also my sister. He's 3, so he can't really like handle it himself. And my sister told me that like so I go to visit pretty frequently, and there's a train station I go in. I train into, and oftentimes my brother-in-law picks me up, and my nephew's usually in the car too, and he drives me there. He's just often at the train station with me, and it's also like pretty far from his house, like it's like a 45-minute drive from their house, but he like knows it, and they drove by it the other day, and he saw it, and he calls me Auntie B for reference, and he saw it, and he said, "Is Auntie B still there at the train station?"
That's so
He
cute.
thinks I live there like a cartoon character, like I'm from Daniel Tiger. And I was like, I will move into the train station. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
So
I'm gonna
sweet. It's so romantic.
It feels weird to say the words, say this is
know.
the most romantic thing but it's just like lovely.
So full of
It's
love.
the most lovely thing
Oh
that
my
happened
God.
to me this week.
Auntie B's still there?
I know.
That's so dear.
He's my little pal.
Oh, he loves you so
Yeah.
freaking much.
I just
too.
love the idea that like he doesn't really have object permanence,
Right.
and that like I'm just.
But he
like,
knows he left you there.
Yeah. Also, the last time he dropped me off there, he was kind of like salty. He was a little bit like, "Bye,"
Whoa.
and I was like, "Oh."
Bye. I guess you prefer being at the train station than being at my house. Seems weird.
Seems weird, but all right.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so dear, though.
It was really cute.
sweet.
We're besties.
Sweet boy. And he's got a beautiful voice, just like his Auntie B.
Oh my God. He's been singing this like romance song from like the 50s also. That's so cute.
It's so sweet.
What's the most romantic thing that happened to you this week?
Mine was also a phone call that just like charmed me to no end.
Okay.
Honestly, it was this afternoon before I walked over here. My parents called me together just to say hey.
Love them.
My mom's birthday is the day after Mitten's birthday, which
Yeah.
we've now covered is tomorrow.
So she's got Monday on the books.
Yep. And they were just kind of making a birthday call, looking to compare plans, Mittens, hers, whatever. And so, you know, I relayed the events of last night,
Yeah.
Mittens' big birthday dinner.
Did you
how
tell
we're-
them about the blizzard?
Yeah, they were already
They were
abreast
Yeah.
of the blizzard. Yeah. I don't know. I was telling them we're going to try to go to dinner and done, but whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what are you guys doing? Like, how are you celebrating your birthday? And she's like, well, I got to go to the Red Sox spring training opener. We did that yesterday. I went golfing. We went golfing this afternoon. And now we're eating huge steaks. And then my dad sent me a picture, and they literally were
Huge
fucking
steaks.
massive steaks.
One per?
One per.
Wow.
And apparently the picture they sent me was after they'd already had their fills.
What?
Yeah, we'll stitch in the picture.
We'll put in the pics.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it made me freaking LOL. But I was like, what are you doing on Monday? She's like, well, I've had a steak.
Yeah, why would I do anything else?
I'm actually
I'll probably still be eating this steak.
probably her big gift, you
Yeah.
might ask, a putter. They are just so retired. It's
yeah, I
awesome.
didn't even does she really golf like that?
She's getting into
Okay.
it. Yeah, yeah.
I love that.
So those two have just been like,
enjoying Florida.
Such fun together.
Yeah.
Eating huge steaks, going golfing.
God,
palling
what a
around.
fucking life. I hope I'm like that in
Oh
my
yeah.
60s and 70s.
60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I couldn't agree more.
Wow.
I mean, I think their model of retirement is really what I think is most romantic of anything in the whole world.
I think I've said this on the podcast before, but their marriage is one of the most romantic things I've borne witness to.
It's a very
They're
it's a
like the
very
best.
lovely marriage.
Yeah.
They're good parents.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Well, it's Saturday Night Fever.
sure is, isn't it?
Blizzard's bearing down our necks.
Time to
Wrap it up.
throw ass.
Let's
Yeah.
go throw ass.